As we have already learned, when we burn something or mix chemicals, we see how substance changes. Does the matter disappear or change form? Today we will learn how scientists write these changes using something called word equation, and trust me, by the end of this video, you will be able to write your own chemical reactions like a scientist. By the end of this video, you will be able to write the word equation to represent the chemical reactions, identify the reactants and product, and understand the acid reactions and how salts are formed. So hello everyone, welcome back to my science diary, and let's begin our video. So before we start, we should know what is the word equation. A word equation is a simple way to show a chemical reactions using the word. For example, magnesium plus oxygen, it mix with each other to give magnesium oxide. Here, magnesium and oxygens are called reactant, like they are the starting materials, and the magnesium oxide is the product, what is formed after the reactions. So always remember, left side is the reactant and on the right side this is the product, and arrow it means it react to make something new. Let's see the more examples, like when carbon it mixes with oxygen, it gives rise to the carbon dioxide. This happens when carbon burns in the air. Now let me ask you something. What do you think, what would happen if we added more magnesium or more oxygen to these reactions? Would the product amount change and would the reactions continue? This is important because in real chemical reaction, adding more reactant can sometimes speed up the reactions or it might just create more product depending on the limit. And why we separate the reactant and product? This is another question we need to think about is why do we always keep the reactant on the one side and the product on the other side? This separation is crucial because it helps us to see exactly what we started with and what was formed. Without these structures, it would be harder to know what's happening in the reaction. Let's look at one more example to see this in action. Imagine we have more copper oxide added to hydrochloric acid. Now what would happen to the amount of copper chloride formed? We see that the adding more reactant can keep producing more product until one of them runs out. Now that we know how to write the word equations, let's look at a few more examples. First we have magnesium plus oxygen forming the magnesium oxide. Then we have iron plus sulfur forming the iron sulfide. And the another example is zinc plus hydrochloric acid forming the zinc chloride and hydrogen. Notice how the reactant are always on the left and the product on the right. And the arrow means react to make. By practicing these examples, you build a clear habit of how reactions are written. Before we finish, remember these key points. First, always place the reactant on the left side and the product on the right. Second, the arrow means react to make. And the third, this equation help us understand the relationship between the substance even before we balance them. Thanks for watching. In the next video, we will dive into the acid reactions. So stay tuned.